Hello, good day to everyone. Today I am Dr. P. Shobha Rani, Professor of Department of CSC, RMDEC. Today we will try to discuss about product and process under object-oriented software engineering. Okay, this software engineering process. Okay, the elements of software engineering process we will try to learn. Okay, there are 5 types of the process of the generic process. One is nothing but the communication. Second one is nothing but the planning. Third one, modeling. Fourth one is construction. And fifth one is deployment. In order to create a framework, we have 2 types of the activities we have to do. That is nothing but the framework activities as well as umbrella activities. Before going to all this, first we'll try to understand what is meant by software process. Then we'll move to one after the other. Okay, what is meant by software process is nothing but it will collect the various types of the activities. It will collect the reinforcements. It will collect the various get-togethers of the various actions that will be taken. Then it will try to go for the planning and then all. Okay, yes, so process consists of 3 types of works. One is nothing but the activities, second one is nothing but the action, and third one is nothing but the task. Activities is nothing but what you are going to achieve a objective. That means you communicate with the stakeholders. Stakeholders are nothing but the one who is going to require that particular process to be done, and at the same time to be given to the end users also, and it is applied to the application domain and size of it. Action is nothing but, for example, you are going to, that activity will be taken into consideration of an action. So that means this action will be done with various types of the tasks. That's what they wanted to explain. An action encompasses a set of tasks that produce a major work product. A task focuses on a small but well-defined object. That means, suppose imagine that you have 3 tasks to be done. Okay, for all these 3 tasks, you have an action that will be applied. For that action, you will try to take an activity. So that's what it has been explained as a task focuses on a small but well-defined objective. See, for example, your task is for this. For take an example of, for this week, you have to your working walking should complete some 5,000 steps or 5,000 kilometers. Means every day you will make that as a task. You will divide that task, and you will try to apply a table of that contents, what all the various types of the actions you have done. And then maybe for example, you will do some less number of minutes action will be taken as an activity during the working days, or maybe on Saturday and Sunday you will walk a lot. That is nothing but the action, and then we'll apply it as etc. Hope you understood. Now we will see what are all the various types of the frameworks. The software process frameworks is mainly of 2 frameworks you have. One is nothing but the process framework. Second one is nothing but the umbrella activities. Umbrella activities also will be called it as a framework. So, for example, all these activities will have three topics. One is activity, second one is nothing but the action, and then the third one is nothing but the task sets. See, the framework under the umbrella activities, the task sets is nothing but you have work tasks, you have work products, and then the quality assurance points and the project milestones. Okay, and then the task sets, what they are going to do it, you plan your work task, you plan for which product you have done it, and you check it out whether the quality has been done after planning the task set and after applying the action and as well as activity. So those are all nothing but the umbrella activities. So say for example, you wanted to do a simple module. For that module has got some 5 to 6 tasks under the module. Then you apply the action for all these modules. That means you will plan is nothing but the action. For example, module 1 task 1, module 1 task 2, module 2, module 1 task 3, like that you will list it out all that one. That activity will be done when you have to take that action. For example, in the morning module 1 task 1 you wanted to complete, in the afternoon module 1 tasks 2 you wanted to complete that. Then you try to apply the activities, how you will be able to continue or how you will be able to perform that. That is nothing but the umbrella activities. To keep all these umbrella activities under one frame is nothing but only the process framework. Hope you all understood. Next one is nothing but I already explained there are 5 types of the activities that are present under the process framework. One is nothing but the communication, second one is planning, third one is nothing but modeling or design, fourth one is construction, and fifth one is deployment. And then the communication, planning, mock, design, construction, deployment, all this. Take an example of, for example, you wanted to construct a house. We'll take this as an example. You communicate with the engineer to get a plan or whatever it may be. You plan whether it is a ground floor as well as first floor also you wanted to construct. Then you communicate with the engineers or maybe the architects. They will put a plan how the how the house should be constructed, how many rooms at the ground floor or maybe in the first floor. That is nothing but the planning. We will try to do that one. Then the design will be done for that one. Okay, after that the construction will start. Then it will, after completing the house, they will give it for your occupation. Here we will talk about this process in the form of a software process. Communication means an end users or maybe the client wanted a project to be done, they will approach you. That is nothing but the communication, what the understanding of the stakeholders needs, what the stakeholder is in need, you have to understand. That is nothing but the communication between the end user or maybe the stakeholders and then the program. Second one is nothing but the planning. After you understand the communication, you display the planning for that particular stakeholders. How you are going to display is nothing but you say that what are all the various types of the technical tasks are there, what are all the resources are to be provided by the client or maybe by the stakeholders, what type of a risks we have to take, how you are going to work towards the production of the product, that you will, what are the schedules you are going to apply, that comes under the planning. The third one is nothing but the modeling. See, for example, a project, you wanted to give a project for a bank people. The bank has got so many activities under there. For example, fixed deposit is there, recurring deposit is there, savings account is there, current account is there, loan vehicles are there, housing loan is there, vehicle loan is there. All these are all the different types of the modules they will try to create. For those modules, you try to design it and you call each and every task with the activity, calling it as a design. Next, we'll call it as the fourth one is nothing but the construction. Construction is nothing but the code generation here. If it is a code generation, see, for example, for the savings account, in that particular bank, how many savings account holders are there? What are all the various basic needs in the coding we have to do for that one? If it is a senior citizen, whether the percentage of the interest to be included more. With taking that all into the condition, you try to do the construction for each and every module. Deployment is nothing but before going to the deployment, we try to do the testing. As I told, we'll try to do the testing. Testing is nothing but we have two types of the testing. One is nothing but the manual testing. Second one is nothing but the system testing. Before going to the deployment, we'll try to finish it off the entire construction of the coding, and we'll try to apply the various sample records. Then if it is working out with the various sample records perfectly, then we will deliver that to the end user or to the stakeholders such that they will be able to start working it out. These activities are repeated in the iteration, leading to software increments, providing the customers with the subsets of it. We'll go for the next topic. See, these are all the various umbrella activities. I already explained this one. Software project tracking and control. This is one of the activities. Risk management, how we are going to manage the risk while taking the coding and all. Software quality assurance. Every time we have to remember that we will give a very good software quality assurance. That means it should not give any queries after delivering to the end user. And then the technical reviews. Frequently, consistently, we will be doing the technical reviews with, for example, a programmer. A module 1 consists of some 3 to 4 programmers, and these 3 to 4 programmers will give a technical review to the team leader. Team leader will give the technical review to the project leader. Project leader will give technical review to the project manager. The project manager in turn will give the technical reviews to the stakeholders or to the clients. If any inputs to be changed, or if any inputs are to be included or to be removed also, then again they give the technical review. Even the programmers will attend that one and they will try to do that one. Next one is a measurement is nothing but for example, your project wanted to do it for 9 months. Within 2 months, how much of the data, that how much of progress you have done is nothing but they will try to call it as this one. And then the measurement is nothing is also be taken into consideration of how much of say for example, simple thing, whether the password should contain only 8 characters, one capital letters, one small letters, one special cases. Those are all are the various types of the measurements also. Just as a simple example, I'm telling you. Software configuration management, how the configuration, entire configuration, how you are going to do with this software, the management will be done also. Reusability of the management, a particular software you are going to, a particular module if you have created, or a small activity under one task has been completed, again you will be able to make use of that software. That is nothing but the reusability management. Work product preparation and production, how the product has been prepared and then how it is going to be, say work product preparation, you are going to prepare it and then you are going to do that one, it's for the production purposes. Then we have the process adaptation. The process adoption is nothing but varies from project to project. We will discuss about this in a detailed way in the next slide. Thank you.